Welcome to this transformative journey under the waning crescent moon. In this space, we're here to explore, reflect, and gently let go of anything that no longer serves us. Before we begin, I'd like to encourage you to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you find value here. We have a downloadable PDF in the description below as well, called Lunar Pathways, your guide to reflection and renewal under the waning crescent moon. This guide complements everything we'll discuss today, from journaling prompts to rituals and self-care practices. Let this be your companion on this journey to connect with the lunar cycles. The moon, with its rhythmic cycles, has been a timeless guide for humanity. In many cultures, from ancient Egypt to North America's indigenous tribes, people have looked to the moon not just as a celestial body, but as a teacher, a healer, and a reminder of life's natural rhythms. In the waning crescent phase, the moon appears as a thin sliver, and each night its light grows fainter as it moves closer to the sun in the sky. This gradual dimming is a powerful symbol in many traditions, representing the process of release, closure, and preparation for new beginnings. Just as the moon lets go of its light to begin again, we too can use this time to reflect, release, and prepare for renewal. To truly appreciate the waning crescent, let's dive into the relationship between the earth, the moon, and the sun, a dance that gives us the moon's various phases. As the moon orbits the earth, its position relative to the sun changes, which creates the light and shadows we observe. Each phase, from the new moon to the full moon and back again, represents a different stage in a cycle that mirrors life itself. The waning crescent is the last of these phases, occurring just before the moon disappears entirely in the new moon. It's a quiet, contemplative phase where the last of the light fades, inviting us into introspection. Throughout history, the moon was much more than a distant object in the sky. In the ancient Celtic tradition, the moon was seen as a guide for personal transformation. The Celts believed that each phase symbolized a different quality, a stage in the journey of life. The waning crescent, in particular, was a time to go inward, to release old burdens, and to make room for the growth that would come with the next new moon. In their festivals, they would often honor this phase with quiet rituals and times of reflection, believing that, just like the moon, they too needed to let go to continue their journey of growth and renewal. In indigenous cultures across North America, the phases of the moon were central to their way of life, marking seasons for hunting, planting, and harvest. The waning crescent was often referred to as the moon of rest. It was a sacred time, a time to conserve energy and prepare for the new cycle, much like the animals and plants do in nature. The wisdom of their lunar calendars taught them to honor the natural world's rhythm, embracing times of action and times of rest. The waning crescent was their reminder that even in the most active lives, rest is essential for growth. In ancient Egypt, the moon was associated with Thoth, the god of wisdom, writing, and magic. Thoth was believed to govern the moon's cycle, with each phase seen as a symbol of different kinds of knowledge. The waning phases, especially the waning crescent, were times for contemplation and letting go. Egyptians would turn to Thoth in this phase for guidance on decisions and life changes, trusting that the wisdom of release would open doors to new insights. The decreasing light was seen as a time to shed illusions, to strip away falsehoods, leaving only truth as the moon prepared to begin anew. Even in the ancient cultures of Mesopotamia, one of the earliest recorded civilizations, lunar cycles guided both agricultural and spiritual practices. The waning crescent was a time for priests and priestesses to perform cleansing and purification rituals, often fasting to symbolize the diminishing light and the return to simplicity. They believed that as the moon's light waned, so too did the distractions of the physical world, allowing people to connect more deeply with their spiritual selves. In Vedic astrology, the waning phases, including the crescent, were similarly viewed as auspicious times for meditation, fasting, and inner work. This phase was thought to reduce mental distractions, making it easier to quiet the mind and clear away any lingering negativity. In this state, individuals could gain insight, clarity, and prepare to set new intentions with the coming new moon. Together, these traditions remind us that the moon's cycles are a mirror for our own inner journeys. Just as it cycles through phases of growth, fullness, and release, we too can honor each phase as an opportunity to reflect, learn, and renew. As we move deeper into this journey, let's hold on to this timeless wisdom, embracing the waning crescent as a chance to let go and prepare for what lies ahead. The waning crescent moon invites us to turn inward, to explore our thoughts and emotions without judgment. Let's use this time to reflect on what we're holding on to, what we've learned, and how we can prepare to enter the next cycle with a clear, open heart. We'll go through a few journaling prompts, each designed to guide you into deeper self-discovery. Prompt 1. What thoughts, habits, or beliefs am I ready to release? Take a moment here to consider any patterns that may be keeping you from feeling free and open. Are there thoughts of self-doubt, worry, or even perfectionism that seem to follow you? These thoughts may feel like a weight or tension, possibly in the shoulders, neck, or chest. Acknowledge them. Often, these patterns are our mind's way of trying to protect us, but they can also hold us back. Imagine each thought or habit as a leaf on a tree. Visualize it gently falling away, clearing space for something new. Feel the relief of this release in your body, and let yourself breathe deeper as each pattern is acknowledged and let go. Prompt 2. What experiences over the past month have helped me grow? Reflecting on our growth is a way of honoring our resilience. Think back on any challenges you faced and how they may have helped you develop inner strength. Perhaps there were joyful moments too, moments that reminded you of what you love and value. By noting these experiences, you're not only honoring your journey, but also creating a foundation of gratitude and strength to carry forward. Allow yourself to feel pride in how you've grown. Even small steps forward are meaningful, each one adding to the person you are becoming. Prompt 3. Are there any situations, either personal or collective, that have weighed on me? We live in a world that can be overwhelming. Social issues, family dynamics, or even the energy of the news can feel like a heavy burden. Reflect here on anything that may be weighing on your spirit. How do you feel when you think of these situations? Is there a tightness or heaviness? As you write, consider giving yourself permission to release some of this weight, even if just for now. You don't have to carry everything at once. Release doesn't mean abandoning, it means creating space for peace, clarity, and renewed purpose. Prompt 4. What do I want to feel in my heart and mind as I move into the next cycle? This is your time to set a gentle intention. What feelings, qualities, or energies would you like to invite into your life? Write these as affirmations, visualizing yourself already embodying these qualities. As you write, imagine that with each word, you're planting a seed that will grow and blossom in the weeks ahead. Picture yourself moving through life with the peace, joy, or confidence you wish to cultivate. Allow these intentions to settle into your heart as a gentle guide for the future. These prompts are meant to open a compassionate dialogue with yourself. Take your time, breathe deeply, and know that whatever comes up, you're honoring your journey in a meaningful way. Rituals are a powerful way to embody the wisdom of the waning crescent. By performing these acts, we give form to our intentions, connecting with both our inner self and the cycles of nature. Let's explore a few simple yet profound rituals. Writing and burning ritual. This ritual of writing and burning is as ancient as it is transformative. Fire has long been a symbol of change, taking what is solid and transforming it into smoke and ash. In ancient Greece, people would burn offerings to cleanse and renew. When you write down what you wish to release, imagine these words being held by the fire, dissolving and rising into the sky. This is a ritual of closure, a symbolic way of saying goodbye to thoughts, habits, or situations that you no longer need to carry. Watch the flames and feel the lightness of release. Energy clearing with sage or palo santo. In indigenous cultures, smoke from sacred herbs like sage and palo santo is used to purify. Energy clearing with sage or palo santo. Smoke cleansing is deeply rooted in indigenous practices, used to release negative energy and invite peace into a space. When you light sage or palo santo, hold it respectfully, setting an intention to let go of any tension, negativity, or emotional residue. As the smoke wafts around you, imagine it carrying away what no longer serves you. This ancient practice is symbolic, helping us cleanse both our inner space and our environment, making room for clarity and renewal. Grounding in nature. In many cultures, spending time on the earth connects us to grounding energy, which can stabilize our emotions and release stress. Try standing barefoot on the ground if possible, breathing in the fresh air, and visualizing any lingering tension dissolving into the earth. This process, sometimes called earthing, has been found to help reduce inflammation, encourage calm, and reconnect us to nature's grounding energy. The waning crescent moon invites us to honor this need for grounding and simplicity as we prepare for the new lunar cycle. Each ritual can serve as a tool for release, a way to engage with the timeless rhythm of letting go. By honoring these practices, you're connecting with the energy of countless generations who used rituals to clear the mind, body, and spirit. Self-care is essential during the waning crescent phase, especially in our modern world. Under the dimming moonlight, we're reminded that taking time to rest and replenish is as valuable as action. Here are a few simple self-care practices for this phase. Restful sleep. Sleep is more than just rest. It's a time when our body and mind naturally heal. In ancient Greek culture, sleep was viewed as a form of divine communication, with dreams offering guidance and wisdom. Before bed, consider creating a sleep ritual to honor this healing time. Dim the lights, disconnect from screens, and allow yourself to drift into sleep with the intention of renewal. Let this rest be a sanctuary, a space where you're free from worry and prepared for tomorrow's fresh start. Digital detox. Our digital world can be overwhelming, filling our minds with constant information. Taking a break from screens, even for a short period, can create mental clarity and peace. Use this time to reconnect with simple pleasures, a book, a quiet moment, or time in nature. This digital detox can be a gentle reminder of what's truly nourishing and grounding. Gentle activities. Light activities like a quiet walk, stretching, or meditation align well with the waning crescent's energy. Many ancient cultures practiced gentle movements to balance the mind and body, whether through yoga, tai chi, or simply being in nature. Allow yourself to embrace these gentle movements, connecting with the earth and your breath, feeling grounded in each step. These self-care practices are more than just acts of relaxation. They're ways to align with the waning crescent's energy, creating space within ourselves for the renewal that the new moon will bring. Thank you for sharing this time under the waning crescent moon. You've honored yourself with reflection, release, and renewal, reconnecting to ancient wisdom that has guided people for generations. If you found this experience helpful, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. You'll also find a link below to download Lunar Pathways, your guide to reflection and renewal under the waning crescent moon, a companion guide that includes prompts, rituals, and self-care practices you can revisit anytime. Remember, just as the moon cycles through phases of light and darkness, we too are always moving through our own cycles of growth, reflection, and change. Each time you pause to reflect, each time you allow yourself to release, you're honoring the rhythm of the universe. As we move forward, know that this quiet strength you've cultivated will guide you into the next phase with clarity and peace. Until we meet again under the moon's light, may you carry this calm with you, moving forward with grace and a heart open to new beginnings.